Guess who's back? It's your girl, Clicks and Views. You are here for another CNE exclusive. It's like you need a reporter on the clock 24 hours a day to keep up with this show. You need a beat reporter like on the news on scene today at 6 o'clock. We had Sonny Meeks come down and tell us what Marceau said. At 8 o'clock this evening, we had Melanie and Carlos King unfollow each other. Tune in tonight at 11. You know, it's like, it's so much that goes on this show. You just can't keep up, you know? And then you got a YouTuber who is hell bent on just spreading salacious information, salacious, unfounded allegations that he's getting from a cuckoo bird. Salacious, unfounded allegations. If you're going to report on the show, report on something that we can actually see, that we actually heard about, that we actually heard them talking about, like something that's tangible, valid information. But that's not, I guess that's not his MO. And he don't trick y'all into paying $5.99 for some unfounded allegations from his plug, Arion. $5.99 to listen to some chopped up recordings while he gaslight her into telling stories. She talks fast. You never trust somebody that talks too fast. Those fast talkers, you got to watch out for a fast talker. You know, and she talks fast, and I don't even know if her mouth keeps up with her brain. $5.99 for some unfounded, salacious allegations. That's what y'all paid for? And I get it. Y'all want the tea and everything, you know. But people that's down here doing, you know, that's doing content with some integrity, you know, we barely get $1. So I don't know. It's like, I'd rather get $0 than to put out content with no integrity. I would like $1 or $2. But nevertheless, I'm not going to bring information that is unfounded, you know, or spread information that's toxic and unfounded. You know, it's one thing to give your opinion, but to put allegations out in the atmosphere that can be dangerous, toxic, if heard by the wrong person. Nothing that woman said can be proven. And if it was so egregious as what she was saying, yes, I heard it. but I heard it for free. I know I wasn't paying no $5.99. Never that. That's crazy. But the stuff that is out there for public consumption, nothing can be found. Nothing can be proven. And where I was going is that the information is so egregious that if it was true, somebody should be locked up or in court by now, right? We would hear about that. She just be talking like she been talking. She don't talk so much that the shit backfired on her. Because Sonny had to come down here and clock her teeth. And even that is third-party information that we don't even know is valid, right? Because it came from Marceau in an argument with Martel because Ariane don't bum rush the scene to confront Marceau because Martel don't put a battery in her back like, yeah, come down. We gonna get you on the show one way or the other. One way or the other, we gonna get you on the show. So Marceau says, yeah, why you want to talk about me? I've seen you in some threesomes, or no, I've seen you with people running a choo-choo train on you on video. So they like, well, where is that? Where is that? Where is that? Where is that? Not, I didn't do it, but where is it at? Show me. Show me. If it's true or not, I don't know. But this is what this whole outside of the show has become. Just a whole lot of unfounded allegations. The only thing that we know has been founded is the revenge P. Because Dum Dum Martel admitted to it. Not to mention, Mel know what it was. You know what I'm saying? So, and then you get Bird Brain. I'm gonna call it Choo Choo Train. You know, I'm just gonna call it Bird Brain. I'm gonna go back to Bird Brain because again, unfounded allegations. So no one knows if this tape even exists. Is it possible? Maybe. I don't put it past someone like her. Right? So it's believable. And it's going to be talked about. And it's only talked about because she down there running her mouth. And got clocked by Sonny. Sonny Mix was like, oh no, keep my name out your mouth. Keep it cute. Keep it cute. This is I'm team whole meal. Sonny was like, I'm team whole meal, whole wife. I don't even I was about to go there, y'all. A whole wife. Okay, girl. Gonna let you have that. We're gonna let you have that. So Bird Brain goes on to say, Martel talking about he was cheating because Melanie wasn't sucking his ding ding. He didn't even want me to suck his ding ding. You know, Bird Brain talks so much that I do believe she be mixing truths with lies, right? So I that may be possible, right? Because the sucking the ding ding thing was never the issue to begin with. Like if anyone has been on my channel for a minute, I've talked about how Martel saying that Melanie wasn't doing XYZ is the reason why he cheated. That was just, he had to have some excuse for doing the things he was doing. I think he was feeling insecure within the marriage. And you put that on top of his narcissistic behavior tendencies, in my opinion, allegedly, right? She wasn't feeding his ego. She wasn't, because the one thing he used to say is that she wasn't acknowledging me. Acknowledging you for what? Like, whenever she succeeds, you succeed. Did she have to go in front of people all the time and say, if it wasn't for my husband, like, how much validation do you need? When she has focused, and when her focus was on the task at hand, not pumping her husband up because he needs his ego to be fed 24 hours a day. I'm sure she said, my husband and I, we did XYZ, so collectively she's talking about your success. But he needed individual validation all the time. And he saw her start rising. And that, I think, really made him spiral out of control. So when they had this argument, we go back to the day of the argument. And when he met Bird Brain, Bird Brain gave him instant validation. Not to mention the high someone like him gets from deceit and deceiving somebody and cheating on somebody. So it was a high. That's why he kept on going back to it. Not because of what Melanie wasn't doing, or it had nothing to do with what Melanie was or wasn't doing. That was just some bullshit. That made it more plausible in his mind. More if he's gonna have an excuse, that's an excuse that misogynistic red pill men use. So he was like, yeah, I'm gonna give that excuse because people are more likely to understand me. No, maybe men, but women, like, what? Or male identified women may feel like, oh, that's a valid reason, when no, dummy, that really wasn't a reason at all. And that's a terrible reason, number two. So it's like, dude, you so foul. So, I mean, I find it quite disappointing to see the amount of women that, and let me say this. Number one, we're not monolithic, right? I understand that, right? I understand that we are not monolithic. Women, we are from all walks of life. We have our own ideologies and our own way of thinking, and we're not going to like everybody, right? I get that. But on the other hand, the amount of women that gravitate towards that type of content in which his sole purpose is to tear her down. He didn't care what Bird Brain said, as long as she said something negative about male. Long as she said something salacious about male. It doesn't have to be true. It doesn't have to be true. Right? She could have said, that's why Mel got 3 toes on her right foot. That's why she wear Spanx every fake booty every day. That's not her real booty. That's a padded booty. You know, she could say some shit like that. All that is just salacious allegations. Nothing. Let's look at this. Look at this. For all the people who gravitate towards that type of content, and I mean, he's not the only one, right? There's other content, but the fact that it's a man saying it, it's very just disheartening, man. It breaks my heart to know that women collectively gravitate towards that type of content from a man who is just again, whose sole purpose is to tarnish her name. When this woman has done nothing but be an example of how you overcome trauma. Okay? She was never a victim. And if you can't see if you can't get inspiration from that, maybe you probably need to look in the mirror. I'm just saying, not judging. But if you can't get inspiration, you ain't even gotta like her, right? But if you can't get information from inspiration from how she moved throughout that toxic relationship, and how she moved after the divorce, if you can't get inspiration from that, then what's going on? Like, what is really going on with you, right? There's even people that don't like her that said, I like the way Melanie has moved. Like, I've heard that, right? But to gravitate towards content that's this day by day, everything is about tarnishing her name. And then the cherry on the top, I think in his no, to make matters worse, he includes her mother and puts these pictures up. Yes, I'll go see. Because I'm like, this is crazy. And it's not to go and consume it and absorb it. It's just to see how it's just crazy to me. It's very interesting to me to see someone with that much anger put out content just to smear someone's name. And it's really not working, because it's only feeding the lower self. It's only feeding the people who feel like male is just the worst type of person. It's only feeding those type of people. And that's why I say it's so disheartening that it's disheartening that most of those people are women. That's what's like, man, we got so much content out here from men that just their whole purpose is just to degrade women, right? Their whole purpose is just to minimize a woman's value, you know, or make it seem like they are the ones who are superior when it comes to genders. It's just so much of that. And then we come over here in our little love and marriage Huntsville bubble, and we got a male whose platform is supported by women. And let's just say this, most of the women are Black women. Man, this hurts my heart that we're like that. Again, we're not monolithic. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But it's just heartbreaking to see it, It's like we gotta support each other because they're not gonna do it. He don't give 2 cents about women, like that. He do little things, and that's fine. That's fine because he has to try to balance it out some kind of way. He has to kind of balance it out, right? I mean, I won't go over there no more. That's it. I saw enough over the last couple of days that just been so egregious, so nasty and disgusting. I won't go over there no more. And I don't know if he knows about my content or whatever. I don't really give a fuck, but you ever see this homeboy, you doing nasty work. And I don't know how that feeds your soul, right? At the end of the day. But I guess when you don't really have that level of integrity, it doesn't matter to you. At the end of the day, it's dollar signs. So I get it. I get it. And just think, I was subscribed to you at one point. That's wow. Yeah, I was. I was. Man, I don't like that. I mean, it's just like I said, it's just heartbreaking to know that women, and it's just the amount of women, it's like, it's mind boggling. Like, wow. But hey, when you male identify, when you have internalized misogyny, that's what you gravitate towards. When you think men are supposed to lead you and all this type of stuff, that's what you gravitate towards. When you think men are above you when it comes to genders, and if you think you was put on this earth to serve men, then that's probably the stuff you gravitate towards. I'm going down another road where, let me bring it back. But I think you get my point. You get my point. So I'm going to end my video right now, and thank you for coming down here and clicking and viewing. And thank you to all my new subscribers and people that's been rocking with me for the year or so that I've been down here. I really appreciate you guys. And I'm trying to be consistent this year and put out content. I go around and I be in the lives and everything, and I try to show support and everything. So, and I appreciate the support as well. So that's it for right now. It's your girl Clicks and Views, and like I always say, I'm out. You have just experienced a CMB.